And good morning from Auckland, New Zealand. I'm Josh.
And I'm Ashley, and today we are going to show you the best stops if you're doing a road trip from Auckland to the Bay of Islands.
Let's go. So this is our little car. Pro tip, if you're in New Zealand, you can get really inexpensive, cheap cars. This one costs us about 90 USD for the whole week. We've got a couple friends with us, Eric and Allison from the Endless Adventure. Check out their channel if you want more stuff. You guys do a lot of food, so you'll be doing food stuff in New Zealand as well as this road trip.
We'll be eating a lot of food for sure.
Nice. All right, let's go.
In 600 meters, turn right onto Green Lane East.
We drove 2 hours north of Auckland and have come to our first stop called Waipu Caves.
Now, if you're coming to New Zealand, you may know of something called a glowworm, and that's what we're hoping to see in this cave. There's a more popular cave called Waipu Caves, but they charge to get in, and they do like a guided tour, and I'm sure it's great. We, however, thought it'd be fun to save a little bit of money and be adventurous ourselves and hike this cave alone. So just about 5 minutes walk into the cave, you can begin to see the glowworms. Sorry, I'm crossing a little river here. It's really pretty easy to get there. You do need a little bit of coordination and good shoes. Your feet probably are going to get wet. Oh, and I'm in some mud. All right, there you have it. But the thing about glowworms is they're not worms per se. They're actually gnat larvae. So they're flies in a sense, but they use the little brightness on their tails, the little glowy bits, to attract mates or food. So there you have it. We just stared at a bunch of glowy worms, larvae.
This cave is known to be a loop, but I wouldn't suggest it. When you get to the big open space with all the glowworms, probably turn back. That's what a lot of people did, or they kept going and then they came right back. So just move along.
Nailed it. You didn't even die once.
While on a road trip, you are bound to get hungry, and one of our suggestions is to stop in a small town. We've stopped in Whangarei, and we got some pies. Here in New Zealand, they have not only sweet pies, but savory pies. I got a chicken and mushroom pie here in Whangarei, and I'm gonna give it a go. I actually really love the savory pies. They have options like steak and cheese, just steak, or chicken and mushroom, what I have here. It's such a nice snack, and or lunch if you want. It's not a lot. I would probably get 2 for lunch, but they're really delicious. And The pie crusts are always so flaky and delicious.
Is it like a pastry crust?
Yeah, really good. And I like the savory on the inside. Not something that I'm used to being from the US, but I really enjoy it. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever tried a savory pie.
Off the path near Whangarei is Kiwi North Cultural Center. Make sure to stop and check it out. They even have an aviary with native kiwi birds.
I don't have anything for you. I wish I did. Hi. Hello, hello.
He's a friend.
Oh,
Come here, buddy.
Gosh.
Come here. Came running over like a dog.
Crazy. That is like, is he free?
I don't have anything for you.
Come on.
Bye.
Our last suggestion before hitting the Bay of Islands would be Whale Bay or the Mermaid pools, which are just around the corner. We have stopped here. We're going to take our time, go around the cove, see what we can find, and enjoy the beauty of New Zealand.
When you get to the beach to get to the mermaid pools, just hang a left on the beach and walk that way until you're basically forced to go up a trail. Keep going up and over this little mountain, and then you're gonna find the mermaid pools.
the rocks and the blue of the water is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. And inside the tide pools, you can find little fish, you can find little crabs. It's so pretty here, and I'm really enjoying myself. Recommend coming to the mermaid pools, but remember, the trek is not for the faint of heart. It is a big incline up and you have to go both ways, but definitely come and enjoy them. But next we are going to head to the Bay of Islands to hopefully swim with some dolphins.
Alrighty team, welcome aboard Discovery 3 for your Discover the Dolphins tour.
We just came up to a pod of dolphins and there are no babies, which means we are going to swim with them.
Alright, first of all, can I just have a show of hands of who is not swimming?
Alright, ready to go. Did you see any dolphins? Oh!
There's one.
Oh my gosh, I loved swimming with the dolphins. It was amazing and I would do it every day of my life if I had the choice. I definitely suggest the Discover Dolphins tour.
Yeah, so thank you so much to Explore for gifting us this tour so that we can share it with you guys. That was amazing, incredible. I can highly recommend.
Absolutely. And those are some of the things we did on a road trip from Auckland to the Bay of Islands.
So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more from New Zealand. We have a camper van trip coming up and we have a lot of good times to share with you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.